Dimensions are your friend. Considering the fact that dimensions are your friend, you're going to want to invite them over to play. Josh, what are you going to invite dimensions over to play? Hey, dimensions, come on over. Let's play with numbers. It's not overly inviting. I'm not feeling it. Sorry, not feeling it with numbers. Jimmy? Dimensions, come on over. Let's play. Jimmy?
Not sure.
No, you got to try. Anything. Digits we have so far. Numbers and digits. Hey, come on, dimensions, come over. Let's play. Digits. I don't even know what that means. Erica. Come on, dimensions, come on over, let's play.
Game.
Okay, let's try to be more specific.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Hide and seek.
Hide and seek. I bet dimensions would love to play hide and seek. Ben?
Tag.
Tag. What's the theme here? Hide and seek tags. Okay. Eileen?
Mario Kart?
Like, you're gonna invite them over to like play a video game?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Okay. So I have kids, and you need to realize that I'm going to treat you just like my kids. I would never allow my children to invite a friend over to have a play date where they're just going to sit down in front of the TV and like play games. No, you got to be active. You got to be, actively involved with your friends. I understand that maybe as high schoolers you would just invite people over and you just stare at the TV, but we're not going to do that. It's not okay. For now.
Monopoly?
Monopoly, the number one answer is Monopoly. Not the number one right answer, but rather the number one most popular, like Family Feud. Monopoly comes up in almost every class. Still a right answer, very nice. Monopoly. Houston? Shapes. How do you play shapes?
I don't know.
Is this a game you made up, or are you just saying the word shapes? Because I feel like we were doing well, and then we digressed back to digits, shapes. And I'm sorry, shapes. No, I'm gonna reject shapes. Woo, Rob. By the way, it amazes me how difficult this is for high schoolers. I guarantee you, if I were to ask this question of a bunch of third graders, we'd have all sorts of different ideas. But somehow, your brains get shunted, like you cannot handle it. Like, what, I'm supposed to think? I'm supposed to imagine something? No, this doesn't make sense. I'm gonna play shapes. Done. Hey, Dimensions, why don't you come over, let's play
Baseball.
baseball. Sure, we can play baseball. Whew, Lauren?
Sorry.
Sorry, a good game. I tell you, Ryan has a really hard time with sorry because like you keep like you pull out a card, you choose to like send someone back to home, and she gets very angry. Like she had a whole freak out this summer we were playing sorry. I just got to tell you, it's a tough game for little kids, but nonetheless, Dimensions I'm sure would love it. Colorino.
Uno.
Uno, good game. Ellen? I Spy, going all the way back to like 5 years old. Prescott.
Soccer.
Soccer. Anthony.
Card game?
Card, be more specific.
Goldfish.
Go.
Or goldfish, not goldfish.
Did you say goldfish?
Yeah.
Goldfish. I will just pretend he said go fish. Go fish is fine. Eileen? Laser tag. Interesting. I have never played laser tag.
What?
I'm sorry. Clearly that was hard for you.
It's really hard.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Sounds good. Allison? Twister. Hold on. We have two Anthonys. How come this is the first time I realized we have two Anthonys?
I thought you said it yesterday.
Did I? No, did I just didn't? Oh, wait, I forgot. It's me. I apologize. Where's it? It's written. So we got an Anthony, and what am I calling Kang? Can I call you Kang?
Yeah.
Kang. All right. So Anthony.
What?
Keep going.
What?
More.
Fishing.
Fishing. I hate fishing, but sure, I'm sure they love it. Go say. Scrabble. All right. So the point here, ladies and gentlemen, people, is this. You want to make sure that dimensions are your friend. Not Facebook friends, but rather a true friend. Someone that you would invite over to play Goldfish, for example. Not Mario Kart, I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. Not Shapes. Monopoly, all sorts of interesting games. We had Dollhouse guys earlier in another class. It's great stuff. You want to make sure that dimensions are your friend, that they want to continue to be your friend, because the time will come on a quiz or final exam where you're going to need them to be your friend. You're going to be like, dimensions, dimensions! I don't remember what's a what. Now, if dimensions have been able to play, for example, pickup sticks with you, then they're going to come over there and say, well, you know, a watt is a joule per second, and a joule is a newton times a meter, and a newton is a kilograms times meters per second squared. So clearly, to see those centimeters, you got to convert those to meters before you can do the problem. See, that's going to be helpful. But alas, if you have not actually been inviting dimensions over, if you've only invited them over to play digits? Digits. No, if you're only inviting them over to play digits, as an example, you're going to be like, I ain't going to help you. You are my friend. Good luck. You gotta be careful. You gotta keep dimensions as your friend every day. You gotta be thinking about it. You gotta be playing with them. Good. Okay. Base dimensions. We have two different systems of dimensions: System International and the English unit base. We have the base dimensions for each. We have length as an example. System International, otherwise known as the metric units. Donnelly, what is the base SI unit for length? Meter. What, Cossack, is the base English unit for length? Feet. The foot, or feet. What is the base SI dimension for mass? Please, Ken. It is not the gram. Those of you who come to me from chemistry often think that it is the gram, but alas, it is 1,000 times greater than the gram.
I don't know.
I know.
Alas, it is 1,000 times greater than the gram.
Kilogram.
The kilogram.
Just like kilo means.
And the base English dimension for mass, Ben, is what? Base English unit for mass.
Ounce.
It is not the ounce. The ounce is actually a measurement of force. Thomas? Base English dimension for mass.
Pounds.
Is also pounds is also force. 16 ounces in a pound. McCutcheon? It is not grams. That's again SI dimensions. Eileen?
I'm trying to think of all the English units that I know.
The ton again is a force. Now I thought you live your lives in English units, don't you? Right? Miles per hour, feet, cups, gallons. The base English unit for mass. It is not a kilogram. Again, that's the SI dimensions. The base English unit for mass is the slug.
What?
What? What do you mean, what? It's the base English dimension for mass. These are your native units. Have pride in your native units, people. Don't you worry. At some point in this class, you will figure out how many slugs you are. The base English unit, the base SI unit for time. Oh, it is seconds. McCutcheon, the base English unit for time. It is not minutes. Done. It is also seconds. They have the same base dimension. Seconds for both English and SM. Does anyone know whom we can blame for the fact that you still use English dimensions?
Government.
Yes, but who specifically in the government? There's a specific person you can blame.
President.
It is a president. Good. All right, we'll start with this. 1975, we had the Metric Conversion Act. It created the metric program, which is a U.S. metric board, and it had a staff of 30 and an annual budget of $2.7 million to convert the United States from from English to metric units. It's the reason we have things like a 2-liter bottle, just as an example, right? A lot of our beverages are actually done in metric units. And this board was intended to figure out how and help implement converting from English to metric, because the rest of the world pretty much is on the metric system, but not us. In 1982, a guy by the name of Ronald Reagan said, we are proud of our English heritage, and he defunded that program. And so you can blame Ronald Reagan. He said, we are so proud of our English heritage, not to mention the fact that the English were on the metric system. Seems irrelevant. So it's him. You can blame him. Anytime you're trying to figure out how many cups in a gallon, you can say, "Grr, Reagan."